November was one of the sweatiest months of the year for me. While the children were out there holding back a nut and unlocking Ultra Instinct through the power of chastity, I was out there getting some gains. Obviously, Ring Fit Adventure isn't the most intense workout experience, so yeah, you gym heads have the upper hand on my slightly toned flab. But what I found to be the most interesting about these past few months was how much it really changed my outlook on being active and motivated. Starting off, I really didn't even think I'd do Ring Fit on a regular basis. It just so happened that it was on November 1st when I decided, you know what, let me just start playing Ring Fit Adventure tonight and check it out. And I had been wanting to try it out for the longest time, and it was literally just sitting in the box collecting dust for the past few months. I've had it, so why not? And what I had totally forgot about the game was that you could set an alarm and set days and times for the game to remind you to play, and that is exactly what I did. Let me tell you one thing, setting up those alarms was probably one of the best things to set me in the right direction for this entire Ring Fit adventure.
He said it! He said it!
If you've been wanting to tone down, bulk up, lose weight, or just to get into shape in general, you've probably heard about it being an entire process. Making that decision to literally change yourself and your lifestyle and evolve into something else takes some serious dedication. So kudos to anybody who makes their dreams into a reality, and that is no cap. And for me, one thing I've always had trouble with is that level of consistency and sticking to one thing. However, in case you haven't been paying attention to this channel, I am quite a gamer if I do say so myself. So for me, getting consistent when it came to Ring Fit Adventure was super simple and really easy. Instead of downloading some fitness app to remind you to drop down and give you 50, you have your game system reminding you to get up off the couch and keep grinding away at this RPG game. And I cannot explain to you enough how good it is to be able to go back into a game and feel like you're actually making progress, not only in the game, but also in real life. It really got to a point where my muscles felt really pumped and I couldn't wait to hop back in and get to the next boss level. And of course, the game itself isn't the most difficult RPG known to man. You aren't going to throw your ring count in frustration like it was a Souls game or whatever, but you will feel the intensity of those levels as long as you do the exercises the way they intend for you to do them. And I know you might think that things will get stale after a while just doing these levels that at times are very similar to one another. I'll admit that the scenery and enemies don't really get mixed up as much as I thought they would, but the game consistently opens up the more that you play it. So far I've logged in about 40 hours of gameplay so far, and they just keep throwing new stuff at you all the time. New mechanics, new exercises, new skill trees, new ingredients. Almost every time I boot it up to play, I get something new. And if you want to beat those enemies in the most effective way possible, then you really want to go for using those smoothies. They come in very handy and they mix up the game a bit when you want to try different exercises and load yourself out with a certain routine. Like let's just say that one day you really want to work on your abs, and you can just do that. You can do all ab exercises. You can just add all that to your skill set, and that's all you'll be doing in the battles. But hey, it goes even further than that. Along with the preset difficulty, you could really get into some Dark Souls workouts just by using all the wrong moves on an enemy. You see, the way things work is that the color of your moves are going to correspond with the color of the enemies. And all you basically have to do is match up the move color with the enemy color and you'll do more damage. But if you want to do something a bit more difficult, you could just not go for their advantage and you could use the opposite color of them. You'll do a lot less damage, and on top of it, you can load out your moveset with all of the weakest attacks if you want to hit yourself that much. It's been really fun hopping in and out of this game every few days to go back and do a couple levels and feel a little bit more fit. And for those of you who have a New Year's resolution to shed some pounds or even just to stay in shape, this may be the best place to start. But hell, if you're still on the fence and you're worried that it's going to end up being like one of those other fitness games, let me set your mind at ease. I am not that close to the end of the game yet, but so far I've seen a very colorful cast of characters with unique designs, a well-crafted story with a plot that evolves in every chapter, and even the dialogue from time to time can be punny in its own way. So if you're a person who loves some Dragon Quest, Persona, or any other RPG game out there, you might want to give it a shot for yourself, even if it's on a lower difficulty. But hey, all I can say is that it's been a really fun time, and it's still the thing that I'm excited to hop into week after week. So thank you for listening to my ramble about this game that I've been kind of passionate about for the past few months. I know it's definitely an older game and it's not really something that a lot of people really want to get into themselves, but hey, you know, it's a New Year's resolution thing. A lot of people were talking about fitness for the new year, so it just makes sense for me to make a video like that right now. And yeah, if you've really been thinking about getting this game, I definitely do recommend it wholeheartedly. I want you to try it out just for yourself. So if you like what you saw here, don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this one. And that is it for now, so I will see you guys in the next one.